Welcome to the channel! Oh, there's a split in that already! Look at that! Do you know what? I did get log splitting things from my dad. Hello, welcome to the channel. I think they're in the... I think they're in the shed somewhere. Look at this weird shape here. That's why I'm struggling with this one. I nearly got through it, and then the blade and the chainsaw, you know, needs splitting. It's an annoying one, that one. It's really awkward to. It's awkward to do anything with. I need to get the chainsaw fixed to sort this one. Oh look. Right. Because I've got to organise the bin store next. Is the next thing I've got to do. You know, for to I've got to organise the bin store. You know, just because you never fucking got it. I need to organise the bin store. This is really annoying. This is just a little bit. It just needs a chainsaw fixing up. Wait to get chainsaw rigged up again. I'll get it. Well, I'll do that. I'm not going to get much more of that done today. I think we're going out later for a Christmas drink. I'm just trying to get some of this done now. I still haven't started on the mini painting, which is supposed to be getting done. That one's not very keen, is it? Split. Yes. Look at that, that's interesting. It's very interesting. But it's split. It's, well, no, not really. Not totally. It's just bouncing. I'll go in the fire. Yeah. Go in the fire. Wow, that was easy. Absorb it there. Whoa! Wow! Yeah, there's a problem that I do is I overshare. Then I start to think, oh, I've got 100. When I got tested, my IQ got tested. I was like, oh, I maxed out this verbal communication thing, which means I'm a verbal communicator. Talk a lot. My dad used to say to me, he used to say, oh, you know, don't say anything and all that sort of thing. And I think he just wasn't recognising the type of person that I was. personality profile. You don't need that if you're a Protestant. Oh, well, that's not worked very well, is it? Alright, I'll get that out now. Oh! God. Oh dear. That's not good. I've made a mess of this one. Oh no, it's away. It's away. It's away, sort of. Not easily, but it is split. Yeah. Alright. Right. Guys, fucking nightmares. At the end of the day, if they were they shut down the mental hospitals, which means that every single sort of problem that somebody ever has, you know, you're not going to be able to house everybody in a mental hospital, are you? I think there's quite a lot of fear involved with that. Some sort of women from the older generation, you know, where they would get publicly shunned. I think at the time you'd be walking down the street and the minister would be walking along the street. A lot of you young people, I mean, even I can remember that to a certain extent. And then the congregation started falling off. You know, a lot of these churches and things. They just didn't have the money to fix the buildings and stuff, or build it. Some of it was a bit, there was quite a bit of hookery. I'm thinking about Inverbervie. I'm thinking about Inverbervie, yeah. I am thinking about that. Oh god, that's tight. It certainly is split, but it's definitely got a knot in it or something. Definitely, yeah. I might revisit some of these, you know. I might actually get, you know, like a better axe or something. Ah! Now that wasn't very clever, was it? No! Like, see this one here? That needs, I mean, I think that'll split down there. There's a split in that. Right there. I mean, people tell me I'll be better with an axe. I don't know, will I? You know? Really? I'm not convinced. I'm not totally convinced about that, but I mean, I'm maybe not that skilled with an axe. Maybe I'm not as brilliant as the people that are suggesting that I should get one. You know, because can they do the paintings that I can do? No, they can't, can they? We've all got our limitations. Should really try and get the dry element of the log, the bit that I've just cut. You know, oh dear. Oh god, that's a tough one. Don't know where my other chisels went to. Could be lying about here somewhere. That's splitting though. It is splitting. It is splitting. It's just it's naughty. Yeah. That wasn't easy. No, it wasn't. That one's split. Look at that. Wow. Oh. Too big. Oh my god. Oh, that was. Where's the dry bit? The dry bit there. Is that a split there? Is that a split I'm looking at? Don't think so. Aye, it is actually. It's split. I can't get to it though. Yeah. We'll get down there with it. It'll split if I get down there. There it is. Look at that. Yes! Doesn't it want to go? Who says Cumbernauld is like a ship in the night? You know? Who said? Oh, there's a split down there as well. I think it is. Oh, aye. Or maybe it was supposed to be. So it's coming down in 2027 apparently. Apparently. So what I'll do is I'll get my wood store and we'll stack all this in the wood store. And that's me set for next year. I've got a lot of stuff in that shed there that'll be ready for this coming year. When I went next year I sort of thought it meant. I don't know what I mean. Because next year's nearly on us, isn't it? Yeah. Next year's nearly there. Right. Split it. Bit of rot in that one. A bit rotten. A bit rotten, like. That one's broken. Yes, yes, yes. It's a bit rotten, that one. That's not a good shape. I don't know how that got like that. Yeah. Don't know. How did that happen? I can see a split right there, right down the side. Well, I think I can. Aye. Look at that. Aye. Oh. Yeah, so basically sometimes people, you know, that don't really think, thick people can accuse you of all sorts because they don't know what you're talking about and they don't have the ability to look at things that non-thick people look at. But they can work off, the danger with thick people is they'll work off cunning. So they'll beat you if you're not careful. They'll use cunning against you. I don't trust them, you know. They'll do anything to defend their position. So there's an element of fear. If they come up against somebody intelligent, they won't like it. Intelligent just means, I don't think it means being high IQ, it just means having the ability to question things and find out about things. That's all it is. It's not about being extremely like a professor. Well, I mean, professor nowadays, what does that mean? When you get this woke sort of professors, don't you? It's all about greed and power and money. But they're not, it doesn't mean they're bright people, they're not. You wouldn't, if you were woke, you couldn't be bright. You're just in it for the scam. Get what you can get. You know, so that's kind of thick people. Thick people can get you. They can get you. Yeah. Especially if you're trying to be decent or follow rules. Like I was chess champion, but that was just because people were, when I was at primary school, people were, you had to follow rules. So if you started getting involved with somebody that's going to cheat and shift the goalposts, well, what you do is you just don't engage with them, get away from them. You can't play with them, you know. I'll get in there with this. I'm actually needing it out of my way. I don't want to be doing this. You know, I've got other stuff I need to do. Seriously, I've like got on with that mini painting. You picked right in the knot there. That's not clever. It's not clever. And I've got a sore shin because because I bashed my leg. So the world's changing for the worst. The lies are getting bigger. That made me think about that. Like, so the log burner, everything's like, all forms of heat have some kind of cost to the environment, you know. So the problem with the air source heat pumps is that if I was to get one here, I could quite easily get one here, and it wouldn't be good news for the air. It produces cold air. So my last place had an air source heat pump, and that was to the side of the terrace. So it wasn't going in anybody's garden, but if everybody had air source heat pumps, it would create a lot of cold air. So there's, well, apart from the pollution and all the rest of it, the cost of the environment, but it doesn't, I don't think it actually emits any, it doesn't emit any pollution here, apart from cold air. The problem with them is they're not very hot either, is the problem. So we've got a very wealthy country, and we're being told that our pensioners are going to freeze, you know. Hey, careful with this, will you? Jeepers creepers! I want to go through the window or something. Oh. Get in there. How do we get? Oh, that's frosty. Oh, hit me right in the leg. Damn. Right, how are we getting on? This one, and then that's it for time for lunch. I think so. I mean, everything I do sort of tends to go on a video. You know, that's what you're doing. I'm sharing my life with you. Activities. The one I really want to do is art. And I'm going to do it I'm going to start doing painting of my great grandparents and the mini. God, it is split like bit. Aye, there we go. It's going. It's going. Yes. Oh. Wow. Right, well there's this one here. I've got a feeling this could be difficult, this one, because it doesn't look like an easy one. I think that one needs cutting again. What about this one? Can I get... This one's been an annoying one. It's got a big knot. I think it's something to do with the branches, when you've got a branch in it. Oh, it's split though. It's splitting. I think it is. Alright. Sort of. That one, just need to cut through it again. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that log splitting adventure. I'm going to have to get all this sawdust thingied up. If I'm not intending on using the chainsaw anymore today, which I don't think I am. So I might as well do some of that then now. So we'll get this away out of the way. This we have to get. There must be a better way of doing this, of course, but. It's cross-dressing with Steve. Have you seen any? No. Oh yes. Right. Get in there. It's taking too long. I remember this is reminding me of when I decided I had a Renault traffic van and I decided I would paint it with aerosols, and I never actually realised how much, paint. It cost me a fortune on it, and I spent far too much money. It was Hammerite I was using. It was a big, huge van. It was insane. And I ended up spending. It was just that thing where sometimes you don't realise what you're taking on board, and it could be with this, yeah. It could be that this is too much work. I would say so. It's a possibility that this is just too much. But, I mean, I could just buy more next year. Chamfleur Estates. Just buy it. And that'll save me doing all this work. Just got to store it. Be easier. Doing this because it's good for the environment. Right, so we're getting most of this scooped up in a way. Better do that right away, and it stops it from getting damp. And get it inside, out of the way. That's the thing to do with the sawdust. There's my other chisel. Hey! Oh, right in it. shit. One of the things that people, these ones that pretend to be Christians, they'll fool you for swearing. But that's just because they're not actually proper Christians. So being a Christian is performative for them. You know, they'll pick out the parts that lets them survive in society. So it's performative. You could say that. But being kind to people and being considerate and people are different. Any religion really, it's a lot to do with interpretation. You know, interpretation. You know, this snow shovel's been absolutely brilliant. I've never shoveled snow with it. Never. You know, it's brilliant for all sorts. There's other ones you get that are a bit more curved. I don't like them. Maybe they're better for snow. You know, the plastic thing's more shaped. My brush is catching under the slab. Alright. And you're never done, there's always bits you've missed. Yeah. So we can go back to that later. Right. Oh God, there's loads of it on there, look. Right, that is it. I'm going for my lunch. That is it. I'm not going to be doing much more of this today. So God knows when I'm going to get this finished. But we're nearly there. Just to get it all done, build up a rudimentary shelter, and then go and get proper shelter. So 34 minutes, that's what's left to be done there. And there's them bits there. And that. And then I'll sort it all out. Some of that will need to be split more. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Bye!